had the first commercial EM map in the sugar industry in 2001. Back then there was a lot of unknowns, but it has led to us, basically everything is revolved around EM mapping. Pre-2001, this particular farm we're on is 90 hectares. Before that, it was classed as one soil type, Sanderford soil. And we know for a fact that there's variable soil types here. And within 1 year, we knew there was 4 different soil types in 200 metres. And we knew from farming practices that it is quite variable. And the EM mapping opened our eyes that we could change basically our whole farming practice, because the soil types changed and we were changing farming practice to suit the soil types. And now EM mapping is basically like it's everyday life. It's farming. EM mapping, it's just opened a whole new way of farming. You know, it's going to lead in the very near future to variable rate fertilising. Now, variable rate fertilising is applying nutrients to soil type to crop size. If a particular part of the paddock is not performing and you can't find no particular reason, why give it the same amount of fertiliser as another part of the paddock that is performing? So the way I see it is, if it's producing, feed it. If it's not producing, find out why. If you can't find out why, reduce your rates. We apply mill ash, fly ash from the boilers of Racecourse Mill. Previously, I can remember back in the late 70s, early 80s, we used to cart ourselves and dump it on the ground and level it with a land plane. And when you look at that, it could be going on something like 200 tonne to the hectare. But now with controlled traffic, we cannot get the ash like we used to, and it is dear. So we are actually applying variable rate ash down the drill to suit the soil type. We put some on last week. We had a map drawn up by a pharmacist. We give it to our contractor, and down the drill it went from 0 to 75 to 100 tonne to the hectare down the drill, just in the soil type that needed it. This way we are using less ash, but we are actually covering more area to suit the variability in our soil type. A good example of using EM mapping is, in particular soil types on this farm, we have French eye grub, and they only seem to be attacking one soil type. Now with an EM map on this whole farm, we can actually pick out that soil type anywhere on our farm, and it's not everywhere, it's just in patches. So the last time we used chemical for French eye, we just picked those particular patches out. You know, that's saving a hell of a lot of money. Really reaping the benefits of when we first started EM mapping back in 2001. It doesn't happen overnight, but yeah, definitely we are definitely seeing the benefits.